Major announcement! Hunter x Hunter returns October 23rd. Brand new simulpub chapters are coming to Shonen Jump. But, where is Kilo right now? Why can't Gon use Nen again? And also, where is Lirio in all of this? None of that matters because this arc is the Kurapika show. Except it's less this Kurapika and more this Kurapika. And if that's concerning, you don't remember the other concerning stuff in this arc. Not everyone has time to reread Hunter x Hunter in 4 days like I did. So, welcome to a quick and dirty guide to Hunter x Hunter chapter 391. Let's go! Where are our typical 4 main characters? Well, Killua's hanging out with his sister, Aluka, who he just rescued from his, to put it mildly, controlling family, the Zoldycks. If you just miss the Zoldycks in general, don't worry, you'll see them later this video. Gon went through the worst Super Saiyan transformation ever in order to avenge Kite, but no worries, Kite was reborn as a female redhead. Still, Gon can no longer use Nen and is thus back on Whale Island, catching up on his life away from hunting. Kurapika and Lirio are both in this arc, but one more than the other. See, they're both on this big boat funded by a greedy king to the Dark Continent, a dangerous place that surrounds the entire world map as we know it. How dangerous is it, you ask? Well, Nanika, the being that makes Aluka so dangerous and desirable by the Zoldycks, is from the Dark Continent, so Godspeed to us all. Of course, that danger has drawn in hunters past and present, and the Zodiacs, a group of hunters that help run the Hunters Association and are exactly what they say on the tin, have been kinda sorta ordered by a deceased Netero to explore the continent and bring back not dangers, but hope. They're also ordered to stop Netero's son from exploring too much, especially since he was hired by that greedy king, but we'll worry about that once we get onto the continent. Anyways, both Lirio and Kurapika were recruited to be a part of the Zodiacs, Lirio as the boar and Kurapika as the rat. All of the Zodiacs are heading to the continent, but Lirio's going for a long-term stay abroad created by the Zodiac dog. He exists on the boat, but he's also learning a lot, so let's just leave him to his studies. Meanwhile, Kurapika was told by the cow that, hey, the last of those eyes you were looking for? Yeah, the guy who has them is the 4th offspring of that king, Prince Serniak. It is thus Kurapika's goal, to get as close to the royal family as possible, find his opportunity, and get both the prince and his eyes. In return for this opportunity, he'll help once they're on the continent, sure. In order to get as many opportunities as possible, familiar faces are recruited. Kurapika's mentor Uzunavi, bodyguard associates Melody and Basho, fellow hunter examinee Hanzo, heck, even Biscuit from Killua's Connections is here. Uzunavi bodyguards Prince Tyson, 6th in line. Basho bodyguards Prince Luzareth, 7th in line. Biscuit bodyguards Prince Mariam, 13th in line. Hanzo bodyguards Prince Moze, 12th in line. Well, past tense, bodyguarded. Prince Mariam and Momoze are full siblings, and their mother insisted all bodyguards go to the younger Mariam. And then Momoze was killed because his whole boat ride to the Dark Continent is the stage for a battle succession. So, speaking of, Melody's bodyguards the 10th Prince Kacho still. Technically, she and her twin sister, 11th Prince Fugetsu, tried to escape both boat and battle succession by boat. But the Nen jar that's monitoring this battle succession didn't like that and killed Prince Kacho. But it's okay because her Nen beast given to her by the jar has the ability to turn to either one of the twins if they die so that the other twin won't be alone. And I'm not crying, you're crying. But yeah, there's Nen involved. Every prince has a Nen beast, and half of them also have their own Nen abilities. So the more experienced and older of the princes have 2 full-fledged Nen abilities that we have to keep track of. The Prince 7 doesn't care about the Nen beast, so he claims, sure, fine. Prince 13's ability is to create a separate Nen room to isolate him and his bodyguards from the rest of the world, and Prince 6 is slowly creating a love cult out of all of her bodyguards, save for Uzunavi, who's just watching that happen in horror. Oh, and Kurapika, he's the bodyguard to the youngest prince, 14th Prince Wobble, who's just a little baby, and oh god, he's just a little baby. In a bid to gain control, in this controlless situation, Kurapika told the entire royal family about Nen and is teaching Nen to several bodyguards and servants. He's also teaching Nen to Prince Wobble's mom, Queen Oto. In direct contrast to this, Force Prince Seradix learning Nen 2 at an alarming rate, including being able to see 10 seconds into the future, and thus avoids a very valid assassination attempt by the person that was teaching him Nen. Woo! This is the quick and dirty summary, so that's where we're going to be stopping for side A. It's time for side B, also known as It's Hisoka's Fault. You like Hisoka? You like that he's on the boat? Well, do you like the spiders? They've been laying low for a while, but they got their Charlie cured of all of that like no nen business. So that means Hisoka got his big fight like he always wanted. Hisoka lost. But due to some rubber nen shenanigans, he lived. Bolstered by this loss, he declared war on the spiders by promptly killing Stralnark and Kortopi. Due to the previous loss of Evojin and Palkanova, along with the resignation of Hisoka, the spiders have in their ranks Killua's older brother, Kaluto. But due to the more recent losses, the older brother, Lumi, has also joined. He says Hisoka encouraged him so that he wants some good fights. Okay, sure. I guess it's fine. Obviously, the presence of the spiders, illustrious band of thieves that they are, has caught the eye of the underbelly of the boat, namely the Mafia. And joy of joys, the Mafia is connected to the royal family. The third prince is benefactor for the ZU family, the fourth prince for the Helia family, and the seventh prince for the Char family. And if none of those names sound familiar, but you read everything of Hunter x Hunter before the break in the chapters, that's because you were reading the unofficial translation. The official translation has very different names. I suggest you review them. The spiders simply want further access to the boat in order to search for Hisoka. The Mafia families can get them that access, but the spiders don't want to join any groups, so that's been tumultuous at best. It's to the point that the heads of the ZU and Cha-R families are putting a bounty on Hisoka so that they can capture him before the spiders. Meanwhile, the Helia family is throwing gasoline on this boat trip and, via the leader's Nen abilities, is sending people with a level-up system out to kill and sow as much chaos as possible. Remember that the Helia family is also connected to Fourth Prince Seradix, so everything is connected. That's where I'm going to stop the summary. Your homework is to read chapter 390 before reading the new 391. New characters are introduced there that are after Hisoka's bounty, and the chapter sets them up as big players the next little bit, so just read it before reading the next one. Also, remember, a slow update schedule is fine. Togashi's health is most important, and Hunter x Hunter promises to stay as complicated and convoluted as it always has. Happy reading.